For COMM 210 Project 1, launch Pro Tools LE and create a blank session. Click OK. Call that session Project 1, save it on your external hard drive and click OK. We'll need 2 new tracks. Go to the drop-down menu Track, select New. The next track, we need a stereo master fader. On the first track, select Record Enable. Check to make sure that you have audio coming into your meter. Double-click on where it says Audio 1, that's your nameplate. Make that VO or voiceover. In the master fader track, select Multi-Channel Plugin, Dynamics, and then Maxim. Input Selector 2, or B, select Multi-Channel Plugin, Dither, Power Dither. For VoiceOver 1, get your script together, hit keypad 3, and that will start your recording. And record your voiceover. That's what you're seeing now in the recording. Notice the recording is scrunched together. You can use your zoom in tool, or you can use your grabber tool, select your waveform, and then hit Option F. And that expands your waveform to fit the screen. Notice that we have a little over 11 seconds of audio. We need to trim that off with a trimmer tool, trimming the beginning. Make sure that you have your smart tool selected. Use your trim tool, trim off the end, grab with your grabber tool, and move your recording back to the beginning. Change to the TCE, or Time Compression Expansion tool. Move to grid mode. Grab onto the end of your recording to make it exactly 10 seconds. Open Maxim, moving the threshold slider. Make sure that your tools are back to where they should be, the standard trim tool. Select the smart tool. Make sure that your mode is slip mode. And then add in your fades, your fade in and your fade out. When you play your audio, move the slider, the threshold slider on Maxim, to maximize your output. Make sure that it doesn't go into the red, does not peak. Deselect your Record Enable button and save this as Project 1 and then time and date. Create a new file. Now let's export. Choose Bounce to Disk and use the following settings. Bounce source should be analog 1 and 2. File type should be WAV. Format should be stereo interleaved, and the rest will take care of itself. When you click Bounce, it will open up this dialog and name it something that you can remember. Bounce 1 will be good, and put it on the desktop so you can find it. Your audio exports in real time. Exporting is called bouncing in Pro Tools. Hide Pro Tools and take a look at your file that you've just created. Click on the name and change it to what is necessary for this assignment. In this case, station ID.lastname. Right-click on the desktop. Create a new folder. Name that folder 210 last name. Put your recording into that folder. Find your Pro Tools session, Project 1, copy it, and then paste it onto the desktop. Rename that folder. The assignment calls for the file name project1.lastname, and put that into the 210 last name folder. Take your script.doc. This is the correct file name for the script. And place your script document into that folder as well. This is what's in that folder so far. We have our export, we have our session data from Pro Tools, and we have our script. Now let's turn that in. Log on to Xserve, server HD2, and then go to the drop box appropriate for your section. In this case, I've already dropped this in, and this is the window that you will get if you've already got your work turned in with that file name. In this one, then the work was just turned in, and you're done.